Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, fucking blows. What's up, guys? Is this chat working? Oh shit, it's working. It just popped up. I just see everything now. What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? All right. I figured I would skip on a video tonight. Probably do a little bit of a live stream. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm just want to chill out. So if you guys want to jump on, I want to know how you guys are feeling about the Eagles. So I know the 76ers had free agency today. Tobias Harris on the big deal. Al Hartford, from the Celtics, another move, and then Mike Scott signing for 2 years. So I know all that was going on today. So Jimmy Butler, I guess the Sixers offered Jimmy Butler that 5th-year deal. And I guess if Jimmy Butler doesn't want to be here, then I guess we don't need him. That's how it goes. Yeah, I mean, you would think that Jimmy Butler would stay just because we brought him in on the last year of his deal, and you would think that we would have signed him long term, but I guess Jimmy didn't want to be here. Unfortunately, a deal should have been done during the year if he still wanted to be here, but I don't know. That's just how there's no loyalty in sports, unfortunately. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, who we got in here? We got Steelers fan. What's up, Steelers fan? EDP number 1 fan. Jack Cole, Philly Joyle. Philly Joyle the second. I saw your video on the live streaming. Apparently, you couldn't live stream. Jack Cole, a Steelers fan. Art Make Peace, what's up, dude? Eddie Price, what's up, man? Dominic Schuler, what's up, dude? I appreciate Dominic. I really do, man. I appreciate the support, dude. I really do. I love you guys. You guys know that. Ellie Corey, what's up, man? Berg Gang, what's up, dude? See, the Eagles is what hold the city together. Eli, that's so true. It's so true. Hold the city together. I feel like that's the only Philly sports team that's really and the Eagles, even this team has always been entertaining over the years. You know what I mean? But we're getting to become the real deal, football wise. What's up, EDP's number 1 fan? What's up, man? J5 Johnny Blaze, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? I know, Bird Gang Gang. I know. I'm gonna be at the Baltimore preseason game. That's probably the only game I'm gonna go to. I'm not going crazy with preseason because I could watch everything home. So I'm going to be at the Baltimore game, the dress rehearsal game. So I'm hoping um, it's a good test. That's actually a good week for the third week of preseason. It's a good test. The Ravens have a pretty deep defense. They have a pretty good defense. Um, oh, Philly Joyley back on your normal account. What's up, man? JJ Williams, how are you feeling about Carson and Deshaun Jackson? You know what? I feel like the chemistry is really good. I mean, I've been seeing his passes. I've been seeing what he's been doing in OTAs and what he's been doing at minicamp. And I think 95% of his passes are pretty much spot on with Deshaun Jackson. I really think so. I think that deep ball is going to look better. I know that we've had a little bit of trouble with Carson's deep balls. Deep ball wasn't amazing. But with this offensive line now, Howie Roseman taking care of the trenches right when the season ended, making sure that we're good for the next few years with this offensive line. We're set up pretty damn well. Andre Dillard at left tackle after this year. I hope Andre Dillard gets a little bit of playing time this year. I don't know if Jason Peters is actually going to I don't know if Jason Peters is, because I know he took some rest. He took a lot of rest. Even last year he took a lot of rest. Throughout the games he wasn't playing. They put Halapuli Vaitai in at certain times, but I'm very excited about this team. And between Deshaun Jackson and Carson Wentz, I think it's going to look really amazing this year. Let's see, we got Deshaun Jackson, JJ Williams. Deshaun Jackson seems to be much more mature player. Oh yeah, much more of a mature player. I mean, going to North Philly, feeding the homeless. I mean, he loves the city. It just sucks that he wasted 5 years on other teams, and I'm just, what I mean, pisses me off a little bit. It's not his fault. It's not our fault. It's Chip Kelly's fault, unfortunately. But let's see, Bergang. I think Peters is going to start all games, but Dillard will finish. Good. Yeah, I just hope Peters could stay healthy because he's definitely retiring after this year. So hopefully Jason Peters could stay healthy. It'd be nice. Here, let's see, Bergang. I think Peters. Let's see, Johnny Blaze. Who do you want to start, Andre Dillard or Jason Peters? I mean, honestly, I would have if we didn't have Jason Peters. I would like to throw Andre Dillard in the fire and just that's the only way he's going to get better and learn. But it's going to be his time next year. But I don't have a doubt in my mind that he's going to get some playing time. He'll definitely get playing time this year. I don't know if JPP is really going to, Jason Peters is going to really. I don't know if he's going to stay in a whole entire game. That's the problem. And if he needs a break, you could always put Andre Dillard in. So hopefully, Chip Kelly fucked us. Wheezy. Yeah, he did. Bird Gang ever since we lost Huff. Josh Puff. Steelers fan Josh Puff. Josh Huff, man. Josh Huff, he had the ceiling, really. He really did. He could have been such a good wide receiver, man. He had all the attributes to be a real quick slot receiver, maybe outside, but unfortunately, I mean, honestly, when was the last time we had a good kick returner? We haven't had a good kick returner in a long time. It's been a while since we had a good kick returner. So, thanks for all your hard work, big guy. Can't wait till the season starts. Keep up the great work. Proud Infidel. Thanks. Thank you so much, dude. I try my best. I'm only myself, bro. Like I do whatever I can. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? But I appreciate, whoever supports me. Appreciate you watching. And if you have the time to click on the video and watch for a minute or two, I greatly appreciate it. I've been good, Wheezy. Same old stuff. JJ Jackson's array of routes he can now run makes him such a big threat. Yeah, JJ, and spreading out the defense, and doing a whole bunch of things, which is great. I think he could spread out the defense and giving. I mean, they even put Ertz as an outside receiver during minicamp OTAs. putting him as an outside receiver by himself with Dallas Goedert at the field on the field and Deshaun Jackson at the same time, which it's gonna be a big mismatch. I don't know how defenses are really gonna cover this, but hey, it is what it is. Say Michael Thomas, wish it worked out. I did too, Michael Thomas. I do too. EP's number one fan, DeAndre Carter. I know. We helped DeAndre Carter get on a roster, and he's with the Texans now. And he was the most last year in preseason. He really turned it up. He turned it up. Other than Shelton Gibson, he turned it up in preseason last year pretty good. So Ernest Shealy, I'll slap Chip Kelly if I ever see him in person. Oh, I would too. You know what? Right when he became right before he got fired as the 49ers coach, I wish that we played, because we played the 49ers in 2017. And if Chip Kelly was, if he was the coach and he came to Philadelphia, it would have not been good. It would have not been good at all. So, yeah, I know. I wish we kept DeAndre Carter, but sooner or later we're gonna need a deep threat badly. We're gonna need it. Deshaun back at home, Jackson Sproles. I don't know what's gonna happen with Darren Sproles. I really don't. At this point, I don't know, because there's so many pieces. You got DeAndre Tompkins, the undrafted free agent from Penn State that could do the punt returns, kick returns. You still have Blake Countess too that could do kick returns. You got you have Boston Scott out there, the Darren Sproles-like body that he has. He could do punt returns. Did very well on kick returns last year too. Didn't do too bad, but very excited about it. So, we'll see what happens with Sproles. But I have a feeling the Eagles do want to bring him back for some, but to bring him back as a roster spot for punt returning, there's no room in this backfield. I know. We'll just have to see, though. I hope you guys whoop the Pats' ass. Steelers fan 19. I really hope so. I'm looking down there. I should be looking up there. I really hope so too. We're both coming off bye weeks. The Patriots and the Eagles are coming off bye weeks that week. I will be at that game because I'm not missing that game, especially at home. Should be amazing. Matt Collins just had that groin injury, bro. I don't know what's going on, Maverick. I have no fucking idea, but he should be ready for training camp, though. He really should. And I was so excited for Matt Collins, man, because he could have been that slot receiver for the Eagles. Probably could have been that slot receiver. You never know. Yeah, I know. I saw that Wheezy overpaying for Al Hartford. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's a good defensive player. He has a very good IQ. He's very smart when he plays. He's probably going to help Embiid a lot. That's what you get out of him. He's a good defensive player. His basketball IQ is off the charts. It really is. It's amazing. He's a very good defender, but I think he will help. Like I said, I think he'll help Embiid a lot on the court. 31 days till preseason. A lot of people don't like preseason, but I do. Oh no, Donnie, I do too. I love preseason because you know what? Back a long time ago, I used to not watch preseason. I used to just like not even care, and then just watch the regular season. That's before I started doing this, of course. But it's very important, individuality of every player, seeing what they do. And I like to watch. Whether we win or lose, it's nice to win, but at the same time, it is what it is. Let's see, Michael Thomas. Doug Pearson must be the happiest man looking at his play. Oh, probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, in 2017, we were just so different. Like, we didn't know what plays were coming. Like, Doug surprised us. I mean, just crazy. Wheezy, we need to cut his old ass. Sorry, we don't need Sproles anymore. I understand that. We don't. I think we need to move on, too. I think it's time we need to move on. Ranning Philly fan. Hey, everybody. Hey, Joey. Fly Eagles Fly for 19. What's up, Ranning? Yeah, Fly Eagles Fly, dude. Getting ready for the fucking season soon. Let's see. Gabe Nolan. Who do you think will have a better career, Sidney Jones or Rasul Douglas? Oof. I'm hoping for Sidney Jones to have a good career, a better career, just because he would have been a high top talent in the draft, a top 10 pick. and he has all the attributes from college, but to be an outside corner. He's 100% healthy this season, and that's a good thing. Corey Unlin, the cornerback coach, talked about Sidney Jones being healthy, and that's what was most important about just Sidney Jones in general, being healthy. I think Rasul is never going to be a starting corner in this league. I just think he's more of a depth guy, but I know he helps his team a lot. And the short yardage, where he plays outside corner on the short yardage to the end zone, he does really well. He's got the big body, the long arms, the big hands. He's a big corner. Not the fastest guy running back to cover a wide receiver, but he makes a lot of plays too. And he's a great tackler. Hence why we want him to play some safety, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. I like Kenyon Barr, EP's number one. I like Kenyon Barner a lot. I really did. When he came in, I really liked him. He's got the special team experience. He's been in this system before, and we got rid of him. I liked him a lot. I don't even know where he is now. Is he with the Chargers now? I forgot what team he's on now. Or I think he's with the Falcons. I'm not sure. I think he's with the Falcons, I think, now. I think he's going to be a punt returner for the Falcons next year. Steelers fan 19. The link is going to be loud when the Pats come to fill. Oh yeah, it's going to be. There's going to be Super Bowl signs. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff going on that game. It's going to be crazy, that game. Let's see. EP's number 5. It would be pointless. It would be pointless to bring back Sproles. I love him, but it's time for Boston Scott to shine. Our running back days are always numbered in this league. Yes, 100%. And I agree. Like, a part of me and your heart loves Sproles, but at the same time, we need to move on to younger guys. I understand that 100%. Rank Philly fan says Super Bowl 54 preview: New England versus Fly. Will Fly. That regular season game will be nuts. Playoff vibe. You know what? I don't think the Pats make the playoffs. I don't think the Pats make it to the Super Bowl this year. I honestly think the Colts. I'm actually picking the Colts in the AFC this year. For some weird reason, I think the Colts did so well last year, and they signed a few guys barely. They have still $50 million, $60 million in cap space. I mean, they still have a lot of money left as well. Didn't do too much with it. Dominic Schuler, I'm here for the Jimmy slander. Sixers didn't want to pay him any max. Yikes, according to Twitter. Oh, I heard that the Sixers had a deal in place for Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler didn't take it. That's what I heard. And if you don't want to play for Philly, if a player doesn't want to play for Philly, then bye. I mean, that's just what it is. I can't really say any more than that. Proud Fidel. I've been an Eagles fan for 58 years and never seen more talented roster. It's going to be a nightmare at cutdown time. A lot of teams are drooling. Oh, yeah, because a lot of teams are going to see players that get cut, and then we're going to be signing players from other teams. It's going to happen with us. We're going to see some players from other teams that did pretty well. You're going to have scouts at other preseason games. They're going to have their scouts everywhere for preseason games of other teams that they're looking at and, see who could fit with this team. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. I know it is. As long as Donnell Pumphrey's on the team, I don't care. You know how I feel about Donnell Pumphrey. Exactly. Assad Green. It's all about the rookies and preseason. It's all about the rookies and all the new players. And, yeah, that's what it's all about, really. It's seeing what your draft picks can do. EP's number 5. Rasul Douglas is going to have a breakout year. You know what? I love Rasul Douglas. I think he's a very good player. I think he's average. I think he's probably a little sliver above average. I think he plays very well. I just don't know if the Eagles would ever start him as a starting corner, depending on what we do. If it's, like I said, short yardage, I think he's really good on short yardage. Like he did, last year in the Falcons game, they had him on Julio, which I was at that game and I was like, he's on Julio Jones. So I saw it and I was like, is Rasul on Julio Jones right now? And, Matt Ryan threw a bad pass and he picked it off and it was pretty good. Let's see, Michael Thomas. He messed up that Cowboys deflection. Yeah, I know. But you know what? It is what it is. It's amazing. A 4-6 team goes to the divisional round, makes it a less healthy team than the Cowboys gets into the divisional round of the playoffs. One and done for the Cowboys as usual because Cowboys fans, all they care about is the goddamn winning the NFC East championship. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, I get it, but it's just they don't care about all they care about is about beating the Eagles and winning the East, and that's it. And then when it comes like Eagles feed, like what he said about the cap is pulling the Cowboys back. Jason Garrett, Jerry Jones, and that cap space is pulling that franchise backwards, and that's why they can't get anywhere. Deshaun back at home, Jackson. Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting mad. We'll see. I'll probably get. I don't think I'm going to get it right away. Maybe I'll get it when price goes down a little bit on it. Wheezy. Gabe Nolan, do you think Cravon LeBlanc will start this year? Yes. I think Cravon will start in the nickel spot this year. Hell of a player, a lot of heart, and I love his attitude. I really do. Cravon LeBlanc was a steal. Even Jim Schwartz doesn't even know who Cravon LeBlanc is. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see. Deshaun back at home. Jackson McLeod was playing his best ball before his injury last year. Think he's surprised now he's healthy. You know what? I'm not. I've never really been a Rodney McLeod fan at all. And when he got hurt, we took a beating. When he's not on the field, we definitely took a beating. There was definitely a missed heartbeat on the field without him there. And I didn't think it would make a difference. I said, put Trey Sullivan. I'm not saying that Trey Sullivan's better, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't think Rodney McLeod made a huge difference, but he does. And I'm glad he's back, restructured, and here for one more year because he's going to be gone after this year. And I'm going to be very excited because Blake Countess is going to have his chance to start at the safety spot next to Malcolm Jenkins, for the rest of Malcolm Jenkins' time when he's here. And Blake Countess has probably one of the best backup safeties in the league that we drafted in 2016 as a cornerback, which is kind of crazy. 2015 or 16, I think 15, whatever, as a cornerback, and went to the Rams practice squad, made it to special teams with the Rams, and then made it to the lineup and made plays. Yeah, Kenyon's with the Falcons. Okay. Bergen gang, that deflection was rare. Yes, it was rare. it tore me apart. Art Makepeace. I'm feeling the same. 50. I feel the best about this team we got coming. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy. There's some veteran fans in here, which is fantastic because you know what? You guys have seen the game longer than I have. I just turned 29 Saturday. Yesterday was my birthday. I didn't tell you guys, but yesterday was my birthday, so. Maverick. I think they need to get Shelton Gibson on the field. The guy played lights out last preseason, didn't even sniff the field during the regular season. What the fuck? Yeah, you know what? With Shelton Gibson, it was a great preseason. And then he made that really good catch. Remember that that Vikings game where he like caught it in double coverage? But you know what? I just don't know. You know how the Eagles are with these guys coming off. Shelton Gibson really had a really bad rookie year, especially in camp. Played a really bad rookie year, and then I don't know, man. We got a lot of pieces. I mean, I don't know if Shelton Gibson is going to stay around for another year after this year. Maybe. I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't know. Preseason's preseason for somewhat. But if Shelton could show it on the field more, I know it's hard to say because we haven't put him on the field. So I understand your frustration. Over it. Let's see. Gabe Nolan, Dallas Goedert stat predictions. Okay, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with 39 receptions, 625 yards. It may sound weird. 6 touchdowns this year. That's what I got for Dallas Goedert. I can't wait to see him play this year. Year 3. 2. Sorry, my mic's being weird. All right, we're good. I can't wait to see Dallas Goedert play this year. I just he's just so athletic for his size, and that Dallas game where he got called back on that big run that he had, his helmet almost popped off. I was so I don't want to talk about that game. That game really fucking pissed me off. Douglas Bird game for life 1000. Douglas for safety. I would love Douglas at safety, but they talked about it. They talked about it this year. They talked about it during the coaches, after minicamp was done. And it looks like it's not even going to happen at all. And I really want it to happen, but it just seems like it's not going to, which sucks. Weezy, I want to see Josh Sweat in preseason. I know I do too. He really gave some good pressure last year in preseason. He did a really good job with the pressure. I think he had like two. I think he was hit the quarterback late twice. But I really hope he could. What was he, a 4th round pick out of Florida State? I hope he could do something. I really do. We really need him, and that's when the Eagles are going to look elsewhere. If they think that this pass rush and if this depth is not working out too well, they'll go out and get somebody if they need to. Someone that's not expensive, of course, but hey. Deshaun back home. Is it true someone spit on the Cowboy statue? Yeah, it is true. Desert Eagle actually put the video up on YouTube, and I saw it, and he actually did that. He actually did that, surprisingly. I don't know the guy's name, but all right, Art, make peace. Have a good night, and fly Eagles fly. Let's see. Gabe Nolan, Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara, Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman. EDP's number one fan. I hate the Giants and Redskins, but I fucking hate the Cowboys. Yeah, so true. That's what I'm saying, Weezy. We want championships. This other team is just this team is I don't get this Cowboys team. I really don't. Like, it's like they win the East, they pump their chest, and then they can't even win a playoff game. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Madden ratings. Edward, I know you've been talking to me about the Madden ratings. I don't know if I'm doing that too much. I'm not into Madden so much. I actually heard news that Zach Ertz is going to be really good in Madden 20. I love Cravon. Oh, fucking shit. How many people are in here? Sorry, I'm just trying to see how many people are in here now. I got 30 people in here. Holy shit. Thank you for watching, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get to these comments. I haven't done this. I used to do this all the time a long time ago. Like, I don't live stream that much, but this is like, eesh. This is like trying to get through all these comments. Hold on. Yeah, Donna. I think the Sixers look a lot better, Dominic Schuler. I think they do. If Jimmy Butler doesn't want to be here, then he doesn't want to be here. It is what it is. Then we should feel more comfortable. If he doesn't want to be here, then we should feel more comfortable that he doesn't want to be here. It is what it is. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting there. I know, Weezy. I love Cravon too. I really do. I love his attitude. I love to. He made a lot of plays, and I remember it was 2017 when he was on the Bears, and that's when Carson Wentz. Remember when Carson Wentz during that Bears game in 2017, he like hiked the ball and the guy was and Cravon was right. That was Cravon LeBlanc that was right behind him, and he turned around and he scrambled. And then the other play where Jai ran the ball near the end zone, he fumbled it, and guess who took the ball out? Cravon LeBlanc, and that's when Nelson Aguilar jumped on it in the end zone, and that's what happened with that. Rasul Douglas, EDP's number one fan, says Rasul Douglas will be Malcolm Jenkins' replacement. That is interesting. I think we have a lot of, we have a lot of options. You could put Rasul Douglas there if you don't want to put him as a depth piece for the safety for the cornerback. You could put Rasul Douglas back there. Blake Countess, Trey Sullivan. You know what, Trey Sullivan? He's not great. He's not bad, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's he's been in this system a lot. He's been on and off this team nonstop, but the guy still plays. The guy still plays his heart out. So we're gonna see after this year. Oh, and yes, you said Wheezy. Andrew Sendejo, too. Another guy that came here, another veteran that came here. Andrew Sendejo is going to get a lot of playing time because they're going to do 3 safety sets. They're going to be doing some stuff with Andrew Sendejo. Andrew Sendejo is just a hard hitter. And he is on the good side now because I remember he had his little press conference and he was just talking about how he sees this team as a winning culture, and he obviously knows because we've beaten them, and you know how us Eagles fans feel about the Vikings. So, yeah, Blake Countess, bro. Michael Thomas, Blake Countess, dude. We extended him another year, so we're going to have him for 2020. So he'll be a free agent at the end of 2020. So very excited for Blake Countess. I really am. Blake, look for him to be a starting safety next year. Look for it for Roddy McLeod's place. Just look for it. Who's the most underrated offensive player we have? Jason Kelce. 100% Jason Kelce. That guy plays hurt. That guy played with like a broken elbow, sprained wrist, broken hand. I mean, this guy is tough. I mean, tough. And I thought he was going to retire this year. Thank God he didn't. I think because in the moment when you're all hurt, you're like, man, I don't know if I could do this anymore. But Jason Kelce, man, well, he is underrated in this offense. He does so much. It's ridiculous. Thanks, man. Deshaun back home, Jack. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you very much, dude. 29 years old. Let's see, Asad Green. How do you make our special teams better? We just it's all with the coaching, really. It's all about with the special teams. It's all about the coaching and putting the right players in the right spots, the best fast guys you have. You need good combinations on special teams. You need to put guys next to each other that are good at the best guys that block, the best guys that run downfield, the best guys that were, you know what I mean? It's really all up to them. So thanks, Ernest. I really appreciate it, dude. Thanks, EP's number one fan. I appreciate it. Donnie Beck says, getting good feelings about Avonte Maddox and JJ Arcega-Whiteside and Miles Sanders. Yes, Avonte Maddox, I'm sold. I'm definitely sold, and I think he's gonna have a breakout year this year. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, Alshon Jeffrey's replacement later, so could have him in there. Miles Sanders hasn't touched the field yet, so it sucks because Miles Sanders has lost some valuable time. I just don't know. I just don't know what's going to happen. We'll see, but I just don't know what's going to happen. Let's see here. Do you see a trade? Edward Wright says, do you see a trade? Not right now. No, I don't see any trades coming right now. Joey Shakes and Spunky are the goats. What's up, dude? Yo, Lane, happy birthday for better protect Carson on the right side. Oh, God. When people call me Lane Johnson, I just go berserk. But thank you for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it, dude. Dominic Schuler, happy belated birthday, man. Can't wait to see JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Definitely going to be terror. In the red zone? Oh, yeah. It's between Jordan Howard, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, Alshon Jeffrey, Dallas Goedert. You have so much size. It's ridiculous. You have you could literally put a whole offense with over 6 feet tall guys, over 6'3", 6'4", and you better be scoring touchdowns. The Eagles should be the number one team in red zone this year. We should be kicking field goals, should be scoring touchdowns in the red zone. I don't know what's going on, Big B Ransom. I don't know what's going on, Eric Berry. I'm surprised he's not signed yet. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Third tight end is Richard Rodgers, but he's going to be doing like the Brent Selleck work. He's going to be doing like the blocking. He's a good blocker. Richard Rodgers is known for his blocking. Not going to do much. Not going to go out for passes. I think he went out for like one pass last year, and it was a tight end screen last year. Matt Weeks, what's up, dude? Michael Thomas and Sharif Miller. Oh yeah, Sharif Miller as well. Yeah, gotta watch out for Sharif Miller. I can't wait till preseason and see what's going on with him. Cartoon K, is there a deep threat in case Djax is injured? I mean, Mac Hollins is okay, but we need a future deep threat. I don't know what they're gonna do if they lose Djax. They'll probably they're going to have to, they need somebody with speed because you know what, even before Deshaun Jackson, there was reports that came out that the Bengals were willing to trade John Ross, which, you know, John Ross ran that 4.26, whatever he ran at the combine, but he, you know, injured himself while doing it. But now getting Deshaun Jackson now, I don't know. Would they move up Shelton Gibson to the active roster? Will they do that? There's really not that many players that have that deep. You're not going to match Deshaun Jackson's speed with anybody on this team or a lot of people in this league. He's got just elite speed, which is just crazy. For 32 years old, he can still run his ass off. So I don't know how much this is going to be, you know, how much it's going to be to replace it. But I think they just have to, Carson has to throw the ball to him in certain spots where he's not going to get like a suicide hit where he throws in the middle of the field and there's a guy already 2 feet in front of him, and be safe from that. So, Weezy, we got the best D line in football. Fuck what anyone's talking about. Oh yeah, better than 2017. Plus the depth, and you know what? Fuck Connor Barwin coming here. I'm done with that shit. Fuck that. He just wants to come here, get a ring. He just wants to come here because we're starting to fucking win now. Fuck that. He's not going to do anything. He's good in the 3-4. He's bad in the 4-3. It's just I can't even say much about it. It's just see here. We got the let's see, Steelers. One of these days, I want to piss on a Bengals towel. It says Pittsburgh sucks on it. Let's see. EDP's number one fan says Zach Ertz is the best tight end in the league. I don't care what anyone says. He is better than Kelsey. Yeah, you know what? I think what Kelsey has over Ertz is that he's a bigger guy, and Kelsey just has more finesse to him. Like he's got longer arms. He's got a little bit more. He's got it more easy built. You know what I mean? He's got. I think just the size. That's what it. I think between Ertz and Travis Kelsey is just the size difference, really. Oh yeah, Paul Toy says Eagles will score 30 plus per game. They have to score 30 plus per game. If they're not scoring, you can't score 20. You can't score 21 points a game. Like last year was just so bad. It was bad. Good part of the season was bad. But yeah, we need to do that a lot more. 30 plus points, definitely. Oh yeah, 100% EDP number one fan. Andrew Sandejo is a huge upgrade from Corey Graham. Oh yeah, 100%. I believe. Oh yeah. Corey Graham. You know what? Corey Graham worked out well in 2017. You know what? For a guy that he hasn't won a Super Bowl since Torrey Smith won a Super Bowl when they were on the Ravens together, because that's the last time they were together was on the Ravens, and won a Super Bowl. And Corey Graham worked out really good, but he got hurt this year. He made some good plays this year, not too bad, but you know, he was on and off the field. Oh, Jordan Howard, Weezy, is just a 6th-round conditional pick for Jordan Howard, and we're only paying Jordan Howard like $3 million this year. I mean, the Brews are back, and upgrade to LeGarrette Blount as well. Jordan Howard is a big upgrade, and Doug Peterson is using him more in the passing game, ridiculously using him more in the passing game. It's going to be really nice to see all these different players, all these different things that Doug can do with these plays, and I'm just so excited about it. Why do people hate Wendell Smallwood so much? I like him. He's a good running back. Like Philly Sports Network, that fuck always talks shit. I love Wendell Smallwood. He has really turned himself into an all-around good running back. No, he's not the fastest guy in the world, but man, that guy, he runs with with fire. Like he just runs. He doesn't try to fake people out. He doesn't try to jump cut. He does if he is just he runs with like so much anger and he catches the ball. He does so much, man. Wendell Smallwood is such a good player. I'm so glad he's on this team. I really am. His rookie year was a little shaky, first coming here. But what was Wendell Smallwood, a third round pick? And they guessed that he would be the starting running back for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he was in 2016. Oh, Tad Mamba, Josh Adams is done. To me, he's not making this roster. It's not going to happen. He needs to change his running style, his playing style, because that patient shit that he does, like it's 3rd and 1, and Doug makes it obvious. Number one, besides Josh Adams, Doug was making it so obvious on 3rd and shorts, 4th and shorts, lining everyone up in the middle, and then Josh Adams gets the ball. He stops. And he just like you can't. He's got a big body. I don't know why he doesn't use it. He's got a big body. He doesn't use it. I don't get it at this point. I really don't get it. I like Josh Adams though. He better fight. Yeah. He got to fight for that. Proud of him. I'll talk about an old fan. I was the second last honorary water boy at the Eagles training camp in Hershey, 1965. Man, I have stories to tell about that. Rowdy team, happy birthday! Wow, thanks for the birthday wishes. And damn, wow, that's crazy. That's going back. I was born in 1990, but yeah, it's nice to have some veteran fans in here. This is pretty cool. Gangrene David, what's up? Gangrene David, thank you for the birthday wishes. If any of you have not subscribed to Gangrene David, please subscribe to Gangrene David. He is a Jet fan. He's one of the best YouTubers for Jets Nation, an uprising video maker, and does a lot, does live streams. It goes over, diehard Jet fan, diehard WWE fan, and knows his shit very well. So please subscribe to Gangrene David. Nice seeing you in here, bro. Carson Wentz stat predictions from Gabe Nolan. Carson Wentz stat predictions. I'm putting him over 4,000 yards this year. I have to. Maybe close to 5, but I'm putting him over 40. I'm putting him over 4,000 yards. Just right now, 4,000 yards. 38 touchdowns. 41 touchdowns, maybe 41 touchdowns. I'd take that. 40 touchdowns. Over 4,000 yards, 40 touchdowns. That's what I have for Carson Wentz this year. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, or running backs would you try to trade? Edward Wright. If the Eagles were able to get steals from those undrafted linemen that we have, like Opeta or that guard from, I keep forgetting his name, that guard from Penn State, that could play, he plays guard and he plays tackle on both sides, which is amazing. You could probably trade Vaitai. Vaitai could be a trade chip this year for a draft pick or something. I would trade Vaitai for probably a 4th or a 5th round pick. If they could pull it off, it would be nice. Best tight end tandem in the league. You're really going to ask me that? Mamba, you're really going to ask me who's the best tight end tandem in the league? The Philadelphia Eagles with Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. Robert Gray. Elton Brand is the biggest jackass. All right, so let me tell you something. So Elton Brand, right? So I live in Peekskill, New York, right? Elton Brand Elton Brand is from my town. Elton Brand went to the high school the high school is 2 blocks away from me. Elton Brand used to play basketball here, and his name is everywhere in Peekskill. So if you guys didn't know that, he played 2 blocks down the street from me at that high school, at Peekskill High School. That's where he used to play. We got the receivers on deck. We need to be blowing motherfuckers up. Yeah, no, Weezy, yeah, no, 100%. I mean, it's just unfair. This wide receiver core is just unfair, and there's just so much upside with it. You can't. Who are you going to cover? I don't even know. JHI needs a knee replacement. It's bone on bone, no cartilage. Yeah, well, that's the same thing that Sony Michel when he got drafted to the Patriots. He's got like the same type of knee issues that JHI had when coming out as well. But JHI hadn't signed anywhere, so you never really know. You never really know what happens. You could lose a running back in preseason. I know the Eagles would call JHI right now and sign him. Yeah. Tad Mamba. I know we got Braxton Miller too. Braxton Miller was that big Ohio State quarterback that looked really fast on tape. Sorry, I'm dipping right now. This is what I do in my spare time. So, Braxton Miller doesn't have that elite speed in the NFL. I think the most he could be is a slot receiver. I don't think he could be an outside receiver. No speed, not even an intermediate route receiver. I think he's just good for the slot. He was with the Texans. Didn't really do too much. So, Wisniewski or Samalo? So far, probably right now, Samalo. Samalo has played better than Wisniewski, unfortunately. And that's why Wiz left. And, they let go of Wiz. They freed up $3 million in cap space. He came back, and Wiz is happy to be back. And Wiz has been actually, Wiz might be the starting right guard. He might be the starting right guard. I've heard reports from minicamp, from OTAs, that Wiz could be starting right guard for Brandon Brooks. And you know what? He's a vet. He played with the Raiders. He played guard for the Raiders. He played center for the Jags before he came here. And he's been pretty fucking healthy. He's been a real healthy player as well. But he won the Super Bowl with us. He's got a ring on his finger. I mean, he was the starting left guard for the Philadelphia Eagles in 2017. So we'll see. Gabe Nolan. Derek Barnett stat predictions. Derek Barnett, depending how he's coming off of his injury. Sorry, my camera's kind of out of focus right now because it does this sometimes. I don't know. I honestly don't know the stat predictions for. I honestly don't know right now, just because you know what, he's coming off his injury. I need to see what he does. I just need to see him how he's playing in preseason, if he's getting some pressure. I'm hoping. I'm not saying he's not going to get double digit sacks, but at least he did really. I mean, even during that Tennessee game, he really wowed me during that Tennessee game last year, because he beat that left tackle Lumen. And Lumen's good. Lumen's a good left tackle in this league, and he beat the crap out of him and sacked Mariota in the backfield. Did a really good job. So for right now, I'm just going to keep it a question mark. I'm hoping on C Mills. Your stream is delayed. OD. Delayed? Is it delayed? It's bad. It's not my internet. My internet's fucking. I got really, really good internet. Is it delayed? It's bad. Well, on here it's not. From what I'm watching, it's not delayed. Could be wrong. Okay, the Bears are fucking stupid, and I think we're gonna keep him too, brother. Well, who are we talking about? Michael Hegan on the roster with a good preseason. Oh, Mark Michelle, the other wide receiver. Oh, Michelle, the other receiver that we have as well. Yeah, I'm gonna see more of these receivers that we do have. You think we're gonna keep? You know what? If we let go of Jordan Howard after this year, right? Oops. If we let go of Jordan Howard after this year, we get a compensatory pick, which is probably going to be a 6th-round pick. Most likely, that's what's probably going to happen. So, thanks for Anthony Freeman. Appreciate the birthday wishes, bro. Twain Eagles, what's up, boy? How you doing, man? All right. Someone tell Elton Brand it ain't making sense shit. Twain, I sub Gangrene David. Good, man. No problem, Gangrene David. No problem, dude. By the way, I didn't say this, but 4,000 subscribers. Hello, what is going on? Just noticed a few days ago that I was getting pretty damn close. I'm not the YouTuber that checks their subs every day. I don't do that. But I noticed I was really close. I was like, holy crap. I really appreciate it, guys. So anybody that's in this chat right in this live stream right now that's new, I really appreciate it. I try to stay on task with everything Eagles. Once I need a brand new laptop. I need a very high speed laptop. Once I get a new laptop, I'm gonna be doing a lot more things this year. But as of right now, I'm sticking to what I got right now. I hope what I bring to you is very good content. I try to do what I could do. I just appreciate all you guys coming in and, just commenting and just being in the conversation. I started this channel because I don't have any Eagles fans near me. I don't talk to Eagles fans in New York. There's no Eagles fans over here. So I started this channel really just as like a stress reliever, an outlet, probably something like that. And then all of a sudden I started meeting people and starting, really making a lot of friends. And to be honest with you guys, I don't really, all my ex friends I used to be friends with, no one lives here anymore. Like I don't really hang out with anybody at all. Like I don't. Like this is the closest thing I have to hanging out and talking to people. Unfortunately, it's sad, but I really don't have many friends like I used to. I really don't have a lot of friends like I used to. Kind of just work, come home, and just do the thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Gangrene, we will soon, dude. We will, especially at week 5 with that coming up. We'll definitely be doing something. Unless you're doing stuff with Philly 500 or Lord Brunson or whoever else. I loved James Healy. I love Josh Adams coming out of Notre Dame. Loved him a lot. But he's got an uphill battle coming close. Let's see. Train Eagles, Jay Shakes, why? Al Hartford, why? Because he's a very good defender. He's going to complement Joel Embiid, and his basketball IQ is off the charts good. He makes very good decisions during games. He's smart, good passer. He's a good complement. So that's probably why, but I know it's not in the best interest of every Sixers fan out there. You coming to the Eagles game at Jerry's World, Big B Ransom? I wish, but probably not. I definitely can't go to Texas. I can't. I'm probably gonna be at the link probably for the Cowboys game. It's for the primetime game, probably. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing. Oh yeah, Deshaun back home. Oh yeah, I'm not from Philly at all, dude. I've lived in New York my whole life. I've been to Philly a shit ton of times, but I live in New York. Unfortunately, I don't even want to live. I'm definitely not gonna be living here for long. I'll tell you that much. Gabe Miller, do you think we score 50 on someone this year? If yes, against who? From our schedule, probably not. We're not. No, I don't think it's going to happen this year. I don't think it's going to happen this year. Like we did on the Denver Broncos in 2017 when Broncos like beat the Cowboys and we're like laughing at them. And then we score 50 on them like it's nothing. But I don't think there's a team we're beating anybody that badly this year. Unless they're having like an off day, but at the schedule wise itself, I don't think so. Yeah, you know what, EDP, I'm EDP's number one fan. I'm glad Jordan Matthews signed. He went to the 49ers. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad. We're gonna lose him sooner or later. It was gonna happen. He had a 1-year deal with us, and you know what? He deserves it. It is what it is. He got paid. It is what it is. Wheezy says Deshaun Jackson stat predictions. I honestly don't even know. I honestly don't. Because he's not the main focal point of this offense, meaning that we're not going to be throwing to him a shit ton. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, like he was one of the main focal points of the offense. But Jackson is there to spread defenses, take the top off, and for Wentz to throw to him if possible. But there's so many other weapons, dude. It's hard for me to say. I don't think Jackson's gonna have 1,000 yard year, but I think he'll have a 600 to 800 yard year, maybe an 8 to 900 yard year could happen. Yeah, everyone check out Gangrene David's channel, dude. I'm telling you, you're not gonna be upset. You're not gonna regret it. Gangrene David, I love Gangrene David. He's like a brother to me. He's like a little brother to me. I could probably say that. Really, really good class act guy. Very, very awesome guy. Can't say anything bad about him at all. D'Lo is on the Warriors. Wow, really? Yeah, I think it's on your end, Gangrene. Lord Dagger, what's up, dude? Lord Dagger, we have to get on some Borderlands. I know you started your character and you're on like level 30 something, but we'll get to going. I don't know, Cartoon K. I don't know if Jalen Mills is going to start this year. He's got some competition on his hands. He can't be saying, "Oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. We're gonna doing all this." You know, what I mean, doing too much of this when you need to start fighting for your starting job. How much of the stream did I miss? How guys? Do you know how long I've been streaming for? How do you even check? Oh, I can probably check right here. 56 minutes. You've missed probably 50 minutes. 50 minutes. I'm only streaming for an hour, guys, but I'm going to get on my PS4 or my Xbox and stream a game so we could talk on there. But just I'm not going to be able to answer everybody's questions. Just crazy. It's funny. I'll stream a game. I don't even have that many people in there. It's funny. It's just funny sometimes. Thanks, Lord. I appreciate it, dude. Let's see. Proud Infidel. Our practice squad will be better than a lot of team starters. Eagles will rule this year. Isn't it great to be an Eagles fan about time? I know, right? Like no disappointment. You know what? We lost in the playoffs against the Saints last year. We fought, man. We fought this a 4-6 team that was just devastated with. We had like 13 to 15 players on IR last year. I mean, we had injuries, and the Cowboys want to talk about left tackle being out, a running back being spent 6 weeks. I mean, just bitching about one injury. We had like, oh my god, our injuries doubled, almost tripled from 2017, and still did it. No, that's all right, Edward. I don't. You don't have to. I'm not. When I say something, it doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It doesn't mean that everyone has to listen to me because I know what I'm talking about. It's just that's what it's all about. Opinions, and we can all have them. Appreciate it, Wheezy. Gingrey, I've had such a roller coaster the past couple of weeks that I just really need football. I know. I saw on Twitter you've been at the gym doing lifting weights and taking your mind off stuff. So I used to do that all the time. Sometimes I do it, but I was a big gym rat a long time ago, back in the day. PCG as well, huh? Yeah, she's cool. Yeah. Let's see. Eagles fan from Arizona, awesome, bro. Official T Murdoch. I'm reading your name correctly. That's awesome. The Eagles fans everywhere, man. It's crazy. Especially go to LA. LA, I heard LA is like we remember the Chargers game and the LA Rams game. I mean, Jesus. I mean, it is crazy over in LA. Let's see. Dominic Verda. They got to let go Andre Iguodala to make room. It could happen. I don't know what's going on with the Golden State Warriors at all, with their cap wise or what's going on. Fitness cheat code. What's up, Speed? We're set with Maliata. I hope so. I hope he turns to a beast. You know what I mean? I know it was like it's only going into his second year playing the game of American football. But I hope he turns into something because being 6'8", 350 pounds is just absurd. It's just really absurd. My PS4 is on safety mode because the update didn't install right, so I need to crash flash drive. Oh, that sucks, dude. Well, try to fix it as fast as you can because I definitely want to jump on with you. Yeah, official Team Murdoch. I know. I don't get it. Like LA is nuts. It's crazy. Gangrene says there's a ton of Jet fans in Florida. No shit. Never knew that. Oops. Card UK from LA was at the Rams versus Eagles game. Always get shit for being a Philly fan, but don't care. Who gives a shit? What they don't ever listen to people. What they people tell you. Need to get a future center next year in the draft. Yeah, I think the Eagles aren't really worried about it. I know if they want to keep Wisniewski, they can as well. Wisniewski used to be a starting center for the Raiders when he first, when he was with his career when he was first around. Actually, no, that's wrong. He was a guard for the Raiders. He was a center for the Jaguars before he came to Philly. I'm really hyped for JJ as well, dude. I really am. I'm very hyped for him. Like after Alshon Jeffrey, like in the next couple of years after Alshon leaves, JJ Arcega-Whiteside will be the next, intermediate route possession receiver, and I can't wait. I just see him in preseason this year. How he just has that, just so much athleticism for a guy that's so. When I know about JJ Arcega-Whiteside, I think he's the same height as Alshon Jeffrey, but he's more. I think he's more lengthy. He's more lengthy than Alshon Jeffrey is, and he's got really good hands. And I've seen him burn people in college. I mean, just vertical routes, like go routes, just easily, just absolutely crazy. EDP's number one fan says, "Do you think Corey Clement will be a number 2 running back this season?" Only if Miles Sanders isn't where he should be at, I would think that you're going to have Jordan Howard, then you'll have Corey Clement, and then after that, it could be Wendell Small. Then I don't know. I have no idea. It just depends how Miles Sanders comes along right now. That's where it's going to really count. John Jenkins, what's up, dude? Howard and Sanders are going to be amazing. I'm a little concerned about the defense. I'm not really worried about defense too much. You guys understand that. Do you guys know that all of our corners, right, our starting corners combined, do you know how much the cap hit is? Just guess a number how much the cap hit is for all our corners, our starting corners together. Just give me a number on what our cap hit is for the starting corners. Nope. Not 10. 8 million. Cartoon K got it right. $8 million. 12 million? Hell no. 12 million. No, it's 8 million. $8 million. That is the cap hit for 6 corners together. I mean, it's just crazy. No, we don't have. Look, when someone says we don't have a shutdown corner, look, it is not easy to find shutdown corners. A lot of teams don't have shutdown corners. Okay. And at this point, you got to get. That's why we're basing this defense off of our defensive line. Our defensive line is where the meat and potatoes of this defense is at. Okay. That's where it all is. Yeah, and Lord Dagger just said it in the comment section just now. He just said our whole team is extremely balanced. That's what makes it scary. It makes us scary. Yes. It makes us scary with the balance, the safeties that could play corner, the corners that could play safety, the nickel corners that could play outside. You understand that guys could switch positions and it won't affect anything that we do on defense. That's why it's scary. I know that Malik Jackson is hungry, EDP's number one fan. I know Malik Jackson is hungry because you know what? He literally got benched last year, and you know that really pissed him off. Okay, I'm gonna, we'll see, but you know what? I'm excited for Malik Jackson to play. He can't. So it was between two teams in free agency with Malik Jackson. It was the Green Bay Packers and it was the Philadelphia Eagles. And he came to Philadelphia because he wants to play next to Fletcher Cox. He's going to be successful, winning a championship, winning a Super Bowl next to Fletcher Cox, and you can't complain about it at all. I mean, I can't wait to see the starters just. I just want to see the first wave, the first play, and how much pressure it's going to be right in the beginning of a preseason game with these guys, and you're going to see it immediately. You're going to see it, like you could see it, like 2017. They were getting really good pressure as soon as like the first play pressure. I was like, oh man, this is going to be something else this year. And yeah, Lord Dagger, the whole team is hungry. The whole team has a chip on their shoulder. It's very, very exciting. So I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be a ride. This is a win now season this year. This is we're ready. Let's go get it. Okay, well let's go get it. So all right, guys. I have streamed for over an hour. I want to do a stream for an hour today. Instead of doing a video, I've been doing videos every day, but I want to take a break tonight. I want to just talk to you guys. It's better to talk to you guys a lot more than to make videos every night. But I do like making videos, so but I want to just say thank you guys for anybody that's new here. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Anyone that's been with me since day one or 8 months ago, 2 months ago, doesn't matter. Appreciate you guys coming in and giving your support and doing what you guys do the most. And it's almost here, guys. Training camp's almost here, and we're gonna get this shit going. So, all right, guys. So yeah, Dagger. Whatever you got to do, man. Don't try to get your thing fixed so we can play whatever. But that's really it, guys. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and we'll talk soon. I like doing these live streams. I miss doing these live streams a lot. So and since it was early, it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I was like, cool, we can get a little. I don't like doing the live streams too late because I know no one's gonna be in here. So other than that, guys, I'm probably gonna go stream my PS4, Xbox, something like that, something crazy. So just gonna play and just talk and chill out. So other than that, guys, I will see you guys later. You guys remember, shake squad up, fly, let's fly. Peace. Peace.